This is an incredible story that broke this weekend, where leaked audio and video of a private dinner with Donald Trump has exposed that Donald Trump said that U.S. Ambassador to the Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch, should be taken out, as well as admitting that he is afraid of Bernie Sanders electorally. These are both huge stories. We're going to deal with them one by one. Now, even the recording is a big story. The recording is from a dinner that included Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman. Those are the indicted henchmen of Donald Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who Trump claimed not to know. And here we have audio and video of a 2-hour dinner where they had intimate conversation, and it's explosive. This is, first of all, huge because Trump has insisted time and again he doesn't know the guy. He doesn't know Lev Parnas. This is secondly huge because all along we were led to believe that Donald Trump wasn't involved in trying to get Ambassador Yovanovitch out of the way. That was ultimately admitted to by Rudy Giuliani. He was trying to get Marie Yovanovitch out of the way. Trump had no idea. He wasn't involved. He wasn't calling for it. And now here is audio of Donald Trump clearly knowing exactly who she is, that she needs to be taken out. And then thirdly, this is huge because every other day we have some kind of release related to Lev Parnas that further incriminates and involves Donald Trump and the people around him in the exact mobster-like behavior that we have suspected he was engaging in as president of the United States. And it again tells us Lev Parnas must testify in the Senate impeachment trial. Let's get right to the audio. Take a look.
You take a look. The biggest problem there, I think, where you need to start is we got to get rid of the ambassador. She's still left over from the Clinton administration.
Where the ambassador were Ukraine?
Yeah, and she's basically walking around telling everybody, wait, he's going to get impeached. Just wait. I mean,
Really?
it's incredible. It's
She'll be gone tomorrow.
What's her name?
I don't remember the name.
Back.
So one of the things that will be, now that we have a Secretary of State that's been sworn in.
Get rid of her.
Hooray. One of the first
Okay,
things
get her out
that
tomorrow.
will,
I don't care. Get her out tomorrow. Take her out. Okay?
Excellent.
Do it.
Make a note.
Excellent.
Yep, congratulations. I think it'll be great.
There it is. I mean, this is dead to rights. Trump knows who Yovanovitch is and is calling for her removal. There's a transcript of the recording. Donald Trump's exact words appear to be, quote, "Get rid of her. Get her out tomorrow. I don't care. Get her out tomorrow. Take her out, okay? Do it." So this is a conversation Trump is having with Lev Parnas, who he claims not to know. He claims not to know Lev Parnas. And as I said, he previously has said, you know, I'm in pictures with 1 million people. Just because there's a picture of me with Lev Parnas doesn't mean I know the guy. And then we see, well, it's not just with you. There's pictures of Parnas with Ivanka and Don Jr. and Eric Trump and Kellyanne Conway and Pam Bondi and Jared Kushner and Mike Pence. There's pictures with everybody. And here we have audio and video of Donald Trump having a dinner with Lev Parnas, specifically talking about the ambassador. This has to be repeated. Trump claims he doesn't know Lev Parnas and that he wasn't trying to take out Marie Yovanovitch. Here is a recording of Trump telling Lev Parnas at a private dinner to take out Marie Yovanovitch, and speaking to other people in the room as well, not necessarily telling Lev to do it, but reacting to what Lev says by saying that it should be done. So let's prepare for the reactions that we expect from the right. These are the ones we've heard and are going to continue to hear. Number one, the release of the recording was illegal, wrong, unethical, mean, or really the problem here, the fact that this even leaked. This is a distraction. This is a political football. Both sides use it. When someone likes the content of a leak, they focus on the content. When they don't like the content of a leak, they say, oh, how did we find this out? This was illegal. The recording's illegal. This never should have been leaked. That's just a political football. Number two, they will say, listen, Trump gets to decide who is the ambassador. And he's deciding in the recording, saying, I want to remove an ambassador. The way policy should be done by presidents is not at dinners with henchmen like Lev Parnas, right, who work for Trump's personal lawyer and who had the ambassador under physical surveillance. Presidents get to decide ambassadors. There's no doubt about it. They should do it in proper venues. They should not do it in front of people like Lev Parnas and using phrases like take her out, unless you run your administration like the mob, which is exactly what Donald Trump does. Number three, they will say, oh, come on, Lev Parnas is an indicted crook. and we shouldn't listen to anything Lev Parnas says. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? All those people on the right who love to say innocent until proven guilty. Lev Parnas shouldn't be believed, and his recordings shouldn't be believed because he's been indicted. Indictments are simply allegations, right? But even more seriously, they worked for Rudy, Fruman and Parnas did. Trump hired Rudy. It's not exactly inspiring confidence in Trump's ability to hire the best people. And once again, you see the hyper-normalization. A few days ago, Trump insisted he didn't know Lev Parnas. We now have a 2-hour recording of them talking at a private dinner, and the reaction is sort of a muted, yeah, Trump's a liar, but anyway, I still support him because he's doing the right stuff. This has to be part of impeachment. Parnas must testify. That is soon going to be debated by the Senate in the impeachment trial, maybe as soon as tomorrow or Wednesday. Let's now move on to the Bernie story that relates to the leaked audio, which is just as fascinating. If you enjoy shows like Shark Tank or you're fascinated by entrepreneurs and how they become successful, I've got something really cool for you to check out. It's a YouTube channel we're partnering with called Upflip, and you can find it at davidpakman.com/upflip. It's a new channel. They're hitting the ground running with really excellent content. They're uploading new videos all the time. In each video, you meet a different entrepreneur and take an in-depth look at how they built their business from the ground up. You can examine the business up close, learn their strategies for success, see what it's like to live a day in their shoes. As an entrepreneur myself, I find this stuff endlessly interesting. I love learning about how business owners got to where they are, what motivates them, what the turning points were. And everyone who's featured in Upflip's videos have their own really cool insights to share, but it's content that's really easy to appreciate, even if you don't have your own business. Every entrepreneur on Upflip has their own story to tell. They're all fascinating. Check it out. If you watch my show, check out Upflip. This is part of a partnership we're doing with them. They're friends of ours. I think you'll really enjoy their content. It's really different. It's unique. There's something for everybody. Check it out. Subscribe to their channel at davidpakman.com/upflip.